Palm Royale is back on Apple TV for the second season. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. In season 2, Maxine is left a social pariah after a scandalous public breakdown. She'll have to draw on her deep well of cleverness and cunning to prove once and for all that not only does she belong, but she might have what it takes to rule this town. I thoroughly enjoyed the first season of Palm Royale. A little bit long for me, but it had enough mystery to it, intense moments between the characters, and I absolutely loved the setting and costume designs and the music within it. It was so vibrant throughout. But then you had some very shocking moments when it came to the supporting cast. Kristen Wiig is in here, Allison Janney, Ricky Martin, Laura Dern, and Carol Burnett. And Carol Burnett plays Norma, and she is at the Palm Royale, and Kristen Wiig plays Maxine, and she hopes that when Norma dies, that she'll be able to inherit the money because she is married to Josh Lucas's character, who is the nephew to Norma. But there was like a big shocking moment at the end of season 1 where it's revealed that Norma isn't actually Norma. She is Agnes, and she has taken on Norma's identity. I was really looking forward to how Agnes was going to still have her hands in everything despite not actually being there for all of season 2. And this is another series on Apple TV Plus that airs weekly, as most of them do. I've seen all 10 episodes, and this once again is a really thrilling season. Now that you laid the foundation of the characters and the complicated relationships between everybody and how everybody still wants to rule the Palm Royale, you are able to now be more invested into the storylines. And the first episode of season 2 does not waste any time. It doesn't allow for you to readjust yourself if you haven't recently seen the first season. They just kind of throw you into it all and expect that you already remember what had happened. I watched so many shows. I had to read the synopsis of season 1 because I forgot a little bit about what had happened, and I'm glad that I did, because the first episode just throws everything at you, and now you're back into this mystery within season 2. And it's mostly focused on Norma once again, and Allison Janney and Kristen Wiig teaming up to try to take over the Palm Royale. Everybody just wants to be recognized and be at the top at the Palm Royale, and it allows for these characters to do very shady things. The second season does a great job of building that intensity, and all these characters are trying to outsmart each other. There are some deeper performances compared to that first season. One character that I thought had a much more of an emotional backstory, emotional moment to them was Ricky Martin. There's a few times where you really could feel that the situation that he is in is weighing on him, and I really like his performance. And Kristen Wiig really starts to find her footing in the second season. She was great in that first season, but now she becomes much more of a stronger character and somebody that is more outspoken, and she tries to be very clever when it comes to things, and she is, and she's manipulative at times, but still a character that you really do care about. I do think that the 10 episodes still feel quite long. There is a few filler episodes throughout that really could have shaved off a little bit to make it a quicker, more tight runtime, because each episode is almost like an hour long, if not an hour long, in 10 episodes. At 10 episodes, it's a lot to get through, and they really draw out that mystery when it comes to Norma and Maxine and Allison Janney's character trying to find Norma, and then you also have Josh Lucas's character, who the husband of Maxine, and he impregnated Mitzi within the first season, and now they have that storyline, and then you have all the other people at the Palm Royale that really get involved with everything, and then you had the the assassination of President Nixon at the end of the first season, and Laura Dern's character in here. There's a lot that goes on, and with so much things within it, you feel like it could have been a lot of development, dedication with every single episode, but they still managed to have some fluff within it, and it slows down at times. And then the writing for the second season, mostly towards the end, like the last, I want to say like 5-ish episodes, it seems to be very convenient. Very weaker plot points in here to where you really just kind of roll your eyes at everything. And certain moments, it feels like a soap opera, and certain reveals about Palm Royale and secrets within one's life, it ends up feeling very cheap and some weak writing when it comes to what these characters are doing, and then how they can get out of certain situations, or they're just kind of throwing a wrench into it all. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's like a big reveal when it comes to Maxine's character, and that all felt like it was just a cheap way to avoid consequences within the series. And they continue that towards the end of the show, and I was a bit disappointed with some of the filler episodes, and then some of the weaker writing to fill in all of that. But it ends up giving it that soap opera feel to it. And the second season has a lot of just beautiful moments when it comes to the setting and the costume designs, the set locations. The music is really good. I was very impressed within the second season and that first season of the costumes and the house, the costumes and the apartments and the resort. Everything just looks so well put together, and it gives it that really elegant feel to it all, and just that rich atmosphere within it. I liked Palm Royale season 2. It had a lot of intensity when it came to continuing off of that first season, especially when it came to Norma and Maxine becoming a bit of a stronger character. The more personal relationships like Mitzi and Josh Lucas's character, and navigating certain relationships like that. Allison Janney and Kristen Wiig seem to have a stronger bond the second time around, but unfortunately some of the weaker writing is halting it from being a really good show on Apple TV Plus. Some convenient moments that are just kind of steering away from some more difficult scenes, and within 10 episodes it managed to feel a little bit slow in the middle part of the series. But I still liked it. I like that elegant vibe to it. The performances are really good. Ricky Martin gives a really emotional performance. There's moments where these actors and actresses have to have a big scene, and it all pays off. If you've been looking forward to second season of Palm Royale, I do recommend checking it out on Apple TV Plus. It is a good series. Not the best one I have seen from their streaming service, but I overall like it. I'm going to go ahead and give season 2 a B-. Thank you guys for checking my review for season 2 of Palm Royale on Apple TV. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.